Luke chapter 2, a modern adventure. The setup, a world in motion. In the heart of the Roman Empire, chaos was brewing. Emperor Augustus issued a decree for a massive census, forcing everyone to return to their hometowns for counting. Among those affected were Mary and Joseph, a young couple from Nazareth. With Mary heavily pregnant, they faced a long journey to Bethlehem. The road to Bethlehem. Picture this: Mary riding a donkey while Joseph walked beside her, determination etched on his face. The road was bumpy, and every jolt reminded them of the baby about to arrive. They passed bustling towns and fields, the air buzzing with chatter as they made their way through the rugged terrain. As they neared Bethlehem, the streets were packed with travelers. Every inn was full, and anxiety settled in. What would they do? Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, they found a humble stable, an unexpected haven amidst the chaos. The birth of a legend. In the quiet of the stable, surrounded by animals, Mary gave birth to her son, Jesus. The world outside was oblivious, but in that moment, history was being written. She wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, the most unassuming crib imaginable for the King of Kings. The big announcement. Meanwhile, in the fields nearby, shepherds were keeping watch over their flocks when suddenly, a dazzling angel appeared. "Don't be afraid," the angel shouted. "I have news that will bring great joy to everyone. Today, in the city of David, your Savior has been born." The shepherds were stunned, hearts racing with excitement. "You'll find him wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger," the angel continued. And just like that, the sky filled with angels singing praises, announcing peace on earth. The shepherds' adventure filled with adrenaline. The shepherds sprinted to Bethlehem, navigating through the crowded streets. When they finally found the stable, they were overwhelmed with joy at seeing Jesus, just as the angel had said. They couldn't keep the news to themselves and shared the story of the miraculous birth with everyone they met. Mary's moment of reflection. As the shepherds marveled at the newborn, Mary took a moment to treasure everything in her heart. She knew this child was destined for greatness, but she couldn't fully grasp what that meant just yet. The adventure was only beginning. The temple presentation. 8 days later, it was time to name the baby. They named him Jesus, just as the angel had instructed. Following tradition, they went to the temple in Jerusalem to dedicate him. There, they met Simeon, an old man who had been waiting his whole life to see the Messiah. When Simeon held Jesus, he burst out, "Lord, now I can die in peace. I've seen your salvation." His words echoed through the temple, declaring that this child was a beacon of hope. A prophetic warning. Simeon also shared a sobering message with Mary: "This child will be destined for the rise and fall of many in Israel, and a sword will pierce your own soul." Those words hung in the air, heavy with meaning. Mary felt a mix of pride and apprehension. Back to Nazareth. After completing their rituals, Mary and Joseph returned to Nazareth, where Jesus grew up. He was wise beyond his years, and people began to notice. The journey of parenthood was just getting started, and Mary watched with pride as her son took his first steps into the world. Conclusion: the adventure continues. As time passed, Jesus would embark on a mission that would change everything, but for now, his story began in a small stable, a testament to how great things can start from the most unexpected places. Vocabulary section. Census, an official count of the population. Messiah, the anointed one or savior expected by the Jewish people. Savior, a person who rescues or saves. Righteous, morally right or virtuous. Prophetess, a female prophet. Application section. Faith in the journey. Mary and Joseph faced numerous challenges. Think about your own life. How can faith help you through tough times? Embracing humility. Jesus was born in a stable, reminding us that greatness doesn't come from wealth or status. How can you practice humility in your daily life? Spreading good news. The shepherds couldn't keep the news of Jesus' birth to themselves. How can you share positivity and hope with those around you? Recommended readings. Matthew 2, the visit of the Magi and the escape to Egypt. Isaiah 9, a prophecy about the coming Messiah. Psalm 72, a psalm celebrating the righteous reign of the Messiah. This modern retelling of Luke chapter 2 invites young readers to dive into a story of hope, faith, and the beginnings of a legacy that would reshape the world. Embrace the journey, and remember that even the simplest beginnings can lead to extraordinary outcomes.